The situation in the Central African Republic has been dire for over a year. Now, saying a genocide has been narrowly avoided, UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon has intensified his call for international intervention. Increasingly, the conflict has divided the population on religious lines. There are numerous reports of violence between the mainly Muslim Seleka and a Christian militia known as Anti-Balaka. Al Jazeera has obtained copies of the UN's internal human rights reports, which show the scale and the savagery of the ongoing violence. On March 2nd, the monitoring team wrote, "The pattern of attacks on the Muslim population in all locations visited to date includes a series of human rights violations which resulted in a de facto ethnic cleansing." 3 weeks later, the team concludes, all but a few thousand of the 130,000 Muslims who once lived in the capital have fled. Those Muslims who remain live in constant fear for their life. It goes on. The situation reminds of a group of wolves encircling a flock of sheep.
It's happened many times that anti-Balaka militias attack Muslim civilians, entire communities, and say things like, "We will wipe out all the Muslims, we'll kick all the Muslims out of the country."
It is clear that on the streets there is no state left in existence, no security forces with any power. So what is the international community doing to protect civilians in the Central African Republic? The earliest a UN peacekeeping operation could be up and running is mid-September. In the meantime, there are 3 international military forces authorized to operate in the country. France has sent in 2,000 troops. They're mainly in the capital of Bangui. The European Union announced it will send 1,000 troops, but that force isn't operational yet. And then there's the African Union Force, known as MISCA. It has 6,000 soldiers, but many of them aren't well trained and lack basic equipment. Chad recently announced it would withdraw 850 of its troops from MISCA, with persistent allegations that its soldiers have been helping Seleka, even claims that a small number of their soldiers have conducted killings with them. UN officials involved in monitoring the situation in the Central African Republic say they are shocked by what they have found, and they believe the international community is not doing enough. Kristen, Saloomey, Al Jazeera, the United Nations.